Hello, this is Photography Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Weird West for the Xbox Series S. Weird West is a top-down, twin-stick action role-playing game developed by Wolf-Eye Studios. The game takes place in a version of the Wild West featuring various supernatural elements and where your actions are permanent. So what is the game like to play? Weird West may be a role-playing game, but at first it feels more like an in-depth twin-stick shooter. Controls, they're easy to master as you can use cover, stealth or firearms to take down enemies. The game features huge amounts of loot from new weapons with special traits or armour to protect you from the living or undead dangers. One of the best elements of Weird West is that your actions are permanent, meaning your choices do matter. The world has a lot of detail to it, and there's a huge amount of fuckery that you can get into, from setting traps, playing enemies off against each other, using the environment in an intelligent way, dragging dead bodies, etc, etc. Items can be crafted at towns, quests can be obtained from strangers, and you can even hire allies to fight alongside you. Your actions dictate how people treat you. Be a dickhead and you'll have a bad rep. Or help out a stranger and you never know, you might be on the brink of death in a gunfight and they might rock up to save the day. Very nice. Despite these qualities, I can say it's a bit slow as an experience in the beginning, and also there's a lot of limited ammunition problems early on. Like, I can't count how many times I was travelling across the world map, I get ambushed, mid-fight my guns run dry and it's just like, oh for fuck's sake. You know, hardcore gamers might enjoy it, but I think early on it can be a bit off-putting. There's also permadeath mode. Would not recommend it unless you've got nothing but time to waste in your life. But I would say as you progress, you'll unlock more powers, better weapons, and it does become a little less tedious. And it's got a really nice deep story, deep world, lots of systems going on. But there are performance issues. I suffered some crashes, really bad glitching, things where you had to reset it, and a lot of problems that really need to be ironed out. But it seems like a game where there's a lot going on, so maybe the developers overestimated their capacity, a bit like Cyberpunk did. Maybe they bit off more than they could chew. But graphic wise, visuals, nice details, you can zoom in and see all the kind of like the Wild West vibes, very good, but again, glitchy. Music I'd say is fine, nothing to write home about, but audio wise it does what it needs to do. Good and bad points. Good points are the fact your decisions are final adds weight to your choices, the twin stick combat is fluid and fun, the game world allows for lots of varied approaches to your problems, and on the whole, it's pretty satisfying, but it is slow, it's a slow burner. Bad points. Technical performance, poor. Amount of ammunition, fuck all. The game has lots of different systems at play, possibly too many, and it's a slow starter, Jesus. So, verdict, Weird West. It feels like a pick up and play game, but it's actually a lot more complex with so much depth to it. It's definitely one of those slow games that you've really got to invest a lot of time in to get the rewards from. But I fear, its performance issues, its lack of ammunition and the other problems might put off a lot of people after about 2-3 hours. For me, I enjoyed it once I got through all that shit. It's a nice twin stick RPG with lots of creative stuff in there, with technical problems, but there's a really clever game inside here. I would say this could be the first game in a very interesting series, but I think the developers need to absolutely own the fact that they're probably a smaller studio than they want to be, and they can't take on all of this kind of stuff because there's a lot of issues here and they need to sort of be realistic with a sequel. But yeah, a very good game. So scoring wise, Weird West gets 7.5 out of 10. Could have been more, but it needs a bit of ironing out. That's the review. Thanks for watching. See you next time. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Thank you. Good night.